So it's 1:34 p.m. and this is Sunday. And I believe Lucky has like ticks or something, but last week when she jumped on me, I felt would rub her back and I could feel like lumps or like maybe the ticks or whatever had gotten under her skin. And so the last month I've been calling around, and when I even went to a vet place when I took the other cat that was bleeding, she gave me a list, and a lot of these places don't even answer the phone, you know, trying to get shots. And one place I happened to be passing by, the lady was like, if I didn't work here, I couldn't even afford the shots because you have to pay the vet visit. The cheapest you probably can get is 30-something or 40-something at the Animal Welfare League out there like by Ridgeland. And I finally got through to someone, and she told me all we have is one vet now. All they have is one vet there. And so, I mean, even if it was like $40 for one kitten and then shots, easily you could be looking at $80 a kitten. So that's like, you know, $320. And then with Lucky has whatever issues, and I'm like, you know, I definitely don't have you know, the money like that. And then to be able to care for 5 cats eventually, you know, because they just made 13 weeks. And so it's, to me, it's so unfair to them, even though I feel like I do a great job of caring for them, feeding them and everything like that. And during the day, most of the day they're in a playpen. I make it comfortable for them. And since the other cat had gotten sick, Ginger, I've been able to allow Lucky to come up because they used to just get into it. And she likes it. She's such a great cat, you know. So, but I feel horrible separating her from her kittens, but now they're much bigger. But, you know, just me having to care for them by myself it's been overwhelming. And even though, you know, in addition to other things that I have to do, but I wish I had the monies to care for them until I could find them, you know, somebody. But the thing about this place, I've seen a lot of people come for like adoptions, and they're like a great size right now, you know, so it's best to give them an opportunity to have a good home, you know, where they have children to play with. And so she's just listening to me. Oh, I feel bad, but you know, this thing, the bumps, it was under her skin, but today she jumped on me, and so it's red where they have burst. And my sister from California just happened to call me, and she never normally calls on a Sunday. And she was like, man, oh yeah, she's gonna need medicine, and then, you know, the rest of her life you have to give her dewormer and all of this kind of stuff. And because I'm like long overdue for a vacation, and I know if I'm not at the house, there's nobody that will be able to consistently care for them every day, you know, cleaning the litter box twice a day. And you know, in the morning I get up 6 o'clock, a little after 6 or 7, get their food. So it's a lot of care, and then put them in a playpen so that Lucky can have a break. So I'm happy for what I was able to do. But when I saw the blistering, I'm like, oh man, because my sister said it definitely was spread to the kittens. So I was like, nah, I don't want that to happen to the kittens if it hasn't already happened, you know. So I feel you know, but at least I was able to get her in out the cold, you know. So unfortunately, sorry about it. So here I am at Chicago Animal Control. I always say it wrong. Chicago Animal Care and Control. You know, but in a way I'm very happy because the kittens, they tell you, well, I had to look it up because she was a stray cat, and they say 8 to 10 weeks they need to get their shots. And because it says that when kittens or cats get worms from like TikToks or ticks, whatever, I'm saying TikToks, ticks or whatever that bite them. And this is so deep that I remember Lucky being outside and how I saw her scratching, you know, scratching a lot. And, you know, I've never really had a cat or a dog like that.
Oh, Lilo!
To know.
How are you? I'm good. How about you?
How you gotta care for them. And the thing is that once I got adjusted to Lucky, I was able to handle her. And yeah, I was able to handle her. See, when you do bring animals here, it's like they take stray cats. Because if you've had a cat for a while or a dog, it's not like they're stray, it's like they're yours, and then you have to pay. You know, they kind of try to force you, but I never had the intentions or planned on keeping her for a certain period of time. As a matter of fact, when I brought Ginger here, because she was bleeding and I don't know what was going on with her, but the next morning my daughter heard like a gush sound, and like a piece of flesh or something. I brought her, and I had noticed that Lucky, the other stray cat, was scratched. And even with the kittens, I saw bugs, so we had washed them. So I knew they said when they between 8 to 10 weeks they need to get shots. And so around a week ago, I felt Lucky. She jumped in my lap and I rubbed her, and I could feel like bumps underneath her skin. So today when she jumped in my lap, it's like all red, like they burst like blisters, and she is just like itching her, driving her crazy. She jumped in my lap like, oh, help me, you know. So I said, I can't see this cat suffer like this. And then my sister in California that has dogs, she has to give her dogs every day like dewormer medication and stuff, you know. So I said, and she said it could easily transfer to the kittens. So I've done all that I can to try to find a place for her, like the last month. So, you know, they've renovated this place, and I talked to one guy that works with the kittens to say that they're, you know.
And I talked to, what's your name? Dawn.
So it's 3:34 p.m. and I'm just leaving here. Genghis cat. This was his cage, and this cage has helped to transport with one cat and her baby. And that had to be October of 22. Maybe that was the first time. October 2nd, 2022. And then I had another little cat last year Was that last year? Or was that this year? Maybe this year, a little black cat. And then Ginger was like around maybe a month ago, Ginger. And then today I took Lucky and her 4 kittens because Lucky seemed like some type of outbreak on her back with ticks. But first I felt bumps on her skin, on her coat. And then today I looked and it's like all of them like blood blisters. So I was like, man, I had to bring her, and at least they gave them all like a shot. I was so happy that I did bring Lucky because they all were able right away to get some type of shot. I don't know if it's just some type of flu shot or something so that they won't get sick. And then she's going to be seen by a vet today, you know. But she was like, seemed like she was in pain. She was in pain, you know. Oh my goodness. And I think that's like animal cruelty, because you want to hold on to an animal and you really don't have the monies. You take them to emergency vet, the cost to just be seen is $200. It's $222 or something they said at one vet. I'm like, that's crazy. Just to be seen. We're not talking about medication. We're not talking about anything. So a lot of times you don't have a choice. Instead of, you know, you get little canned food and dry food. But I'm like, this cat she needs medical attention. She needs to be seen by a vet. And I liked Lucky. I really liked her, you know. But I knew, you know, her and her 4 babies, and they this coming Wednesday, they will be 14 weeks, and they need to get their vaccinations. And if she got ticks or whatever she got, more than likely they're going to have it. And so they need to get their shots. So I had to talk to myself and say, hey, you know, you're doing the right thing. And my sister from California happened to call on Sunday. And Sheila don't normally call me on Sunday. So I was telling her, she said, yeah, you got to take them. She said, you know me. She's had animals that had to be euthanized, and she knew they were sick. And I said, this way, Lucky got a fighting chance because she really needed to be seen. I really needed to have taken her last week before they burst through the skin. So I was like, and then the little babies, they get adopted, you know. So, you know, it's never going to be an easy way when you get attached to these animals. And, you know, and I really like her. But I said from this experience, I'm going to do something to start like a little foundation. Even if I save up every year, do some type of fundraiser. Because some people, they love these little animals, and they, you know, they rescue them from the alleys. In Chicago, the weather's cold in the winter. You see these little animals, these little cats. Or people get angry. You've seen it on TikTok and stuff. People get angry and let dogs and cats outside the cars, you know. Just take them to an animal place. Chicago Animal Control. Chicago Animal Care Control, or whatever it's called. But, you know, I just had to get up. You know, every time I look around, there's something for me to do. So I had to rise above emotion on this one, because I really like Lucky. But, you know, I'm just committed to so many different things that I have very little time for myself. Very little time for myself and resources. So I'm definitely gonna establish like a foundation. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and that'll make me feel better. So it's 6:28 a.m. and today is Sunday. These guys don't be playing. I just put water in it. I opened, this came in. which I know I make this for Lucky, but this is how I get them all together. Okay. 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 Can I get by? Can I get by? Can I get by? Please? Okay. Hungry? You hungry? Okay, come on, let's get y'all food. It's 5:10. And they love these little balls, so I'm gonna. Probably following Lucky because they want to feed, probably. Sometimes, even though they eat, they may want to, I don't know. Are they playing? Well, happy Friday. Y'all enjoy yourself. So it's 4:56 p.m. So it's 4:50 p.m. Today is Friday, and it's May 3rd. Hey, woo woo. This other one's still in there. You ain't trying to come out? You not trying to come out? 6:24 a.m. And that would be the panther. That would be her. Hey! No! Is that a female, a male, or a female? Oh. Come on. Lucky, get in. Get in. It's 6:13 a.m. and I have them in the play pen. And it's official once it's zipped. I gotta get a bottle of water. I usually have a bottle of water and put water in it too, so that they get the water they need. For 6:06 a.m., 6 minutes after 6 o'clock. 6 minutes after 6 o'clock. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. They ready to eat?